If you think you might want to further develop your surfing ability and just have no idea how, this is the absolutely perfect place for you. I would imagine there might not be a better place on this earth that's more perfectly developed to cultivate your surfing ability.
It's incredibly relaxing because without being too obtrusive, everything's catered for, everything's organised, everything works like clockwork. If you're one of the people that set this business up, you must be incredibly proud of it.
So I first started surfing years ago when a personal trainer suggested surfing as a potential sport to carry me into old age.
I saw Surf Simply on YouTube, I think, and ever since I've seen it, I wanted to come, and then it was a big birthday for me this year. So as part of the present, we brought the whole family.
Yeah, it's kind of the first time we've learned the techniques of surfing. And not just gone for fun.
I've been surfing for, I guess, about 12 years now, 13 years.
And I actually, I learned to surf the same time that Lucas did, so my wife taught us both at the same time. I've been here at Surf Simply 2 times before, so this time I brought the family.
I came to Surf Simply because I wanted some very serious, in-depth technical coaching. I really wanted to get better, but I was never going to advance without some serious help and intervention from experienced coaches that could actually teach.
We've been here previously, and last time I had improvements during the week that I was here, so we were excited to come back and get to experience that all over again.
The coaching is fantastic. It's highly technical, and yet it's explained in a way that really breaks it down into small, simple steps.
The way they teach us, it's really helpful because we actually understand what every technique does and how it helps us catch waves.
Being able to see yourself on the videos is definitely a very, very big help. So you can go back through everything you did and they can point out what you can improve, what you can change.
Knowing where you are and being able to see the things that you should definitely have down as complete muscle memory, like even going back and just looking at how my pop-ups were, how my functional stance was, so all of those basic things really helped.
Before, I never knew what I needed to improve on. I was kind of at a stagnant surfing level, but after being with a coach for a week, I think that I know what I need to work on now.
Excellent instructions from people that were very strong educators in a way that just transcended coaching surfing. They could coach surf, but beyond just that, they were very, very effective.
So I absolutely hate being taught to do anything, and I had Will and he was fantastic. It was so unintrusive, he pushed me just at the right time, very positive.
My coach was great. My coach was Teal, and she's wonderful. Explains things really, really well, optimistic, smiling all the time.
I had Jessie, and she was absolutely amazing. She definitely tapped into my competitive side and set goals for each session.
The coaches were great. We had Marlon, he was really, really good.
He's close to our age, so he's really easy to connect to.
Derek is phenomenal. Derek is the younger brother I never had. Get feedback, implement that feedback, and see how that creates an improvement.
Harrison emphasized and picked up on some points and described in a way that was a little different and very relevant to where I was held back and completely unaware.
We had really dreamy conditions this week. We were lucky. The swell died down and it just got glassy and really nice and easy. And by Thursday, it was just beautiful.
At the beginning of the week, there was a lot of excitement about the size of the waves. But then as things got slower, that just meant that everybody get to catch more and more waves.
The highlight for me, definitely getting into the back and catching those bigger waves that I kind of was intimidated by a couple weeks ago.
Just getting to starting the angle takeoffs properly and feeling really comfortable popping up and then just continuing down the wave.
The highlight of my week, I have to say, it was the proud dad moment where I saw Lucas doing things and I was like, oh, I wish I could do that.
I really enjoyed coming with the family. I think it brought us closer. Honestly, I think surfing is something that we can all do together.
So impressive to see him surf because I don't normally see him surf, and to be in the water with him is very eye-opening. Actually, he's very good. So I would say, but it's also the relaxing times, the times we get to just chill or take a long nap or eat dinner together.
Some of the stretching, they managed to target muscles that I didn't even know I had, and it was that's what was making it sore when I paddle and
Stretching at 11 a.m. most days really helpful and keeps me loose for the next surf session.
And it makes it possible for me to have two.
The facility is really well designed, very well thought out.
Communal area where it's just everyone's hanging out when they're having a little downtime, and you're a 2-minute walk from the beach at the most.
The layout really just has a feel like you're staying in a big home, not a resort.
Yeah.
It's just like a big home.
I'm very fortunate now to have had, for the 4th year in a row, another wonderful group. We all come from very different backgrounds, very different skill levels, very different starting points, very different physical abilities, but we all want the same thing out of this.
Well, you start the week as strangers, and then you start to click, start to form bonds, start to share, life experiences with each other.
If you're new here and you don't know, and it's it's going to be a group of people, and I might not be comfortable with that, you will be. Trust me.
You have a new family.
They're like-minded. They're not in your business. They're rooting for you and cheering for you, and they end up being really good friends.
A week at Surf Simply is luxurious and technical and mind-expanding and exhausting and relaxing all at the same time.
I think just being able to focus on surfing, which is something everyone here shares. You stretch so you can surf better. You eat so because you've been surfing, and so you can surf more. And just everyone is in love with this one thing and sharing that.
I won't vacation anywhere other than here. I love the coaches, I love the food, I love the atmosphere, the facility is beautiful. So if we're gonna vacation, it's gonna be a surf vacation. It's no question, we're coming to Surf Simply.
I've been to Surf Simply now several times over the last 5 years, and I can honestly say that I have not seen a single dish repeated in all the times that I've visited.
Dennis's food, without a doubt. I mean, for me, that's always the highlight here. I mean, the guy is just an unbelievable chef, him and his team, and Yayo and everybody there. Fantastic.
But the food is absolutely incredible. All the vegan level 100. It's been the best food I've had in a while.
This is the first time that I personally have ever had real coaching, and my skills have increased exponentially. Honestly, I just so much better.
I'm really excited about the progression that I made this week. I have my homework. I definitely have things that I need to work on, but I'm walking away with a very clear idea of what to work on.
Well, I mean, we both really started from square one, and we managed to get to most of the way through level 2, I guess. We were starting with angled takeoffs and carving through the waves, getting back up to the top of the wave to get our speed back.
Once the week is over, the coaching isn't over. Derek's given me things that he wants me to work on as I leave, before I come back. Whenever we get the chance to do that, it's just going to get better and better, which means more and more fun.
Thank you very much
Yes,
for a
thank you.
wonderful holiday.
It's been fantastic.